USC to start messing up one of the best off seasons that we have ever had. I mean, USC's been making some big moves this off season. I mean, first and foremost, we got to start off with the Lincoln Riley coaching acquisition. Absolutely big move. Then we went ahead and got the #2 quarterback in the class in Malachi Nelson. We got the #1 wide receiver in Zachariah Branch. And we're going to be moving to the Big Ten? Come on, like, big moves. And then over the past couple weeks, it just seems like it's all falling apart. I mean, both Malachi Nelson and Zachariah Branch have both taken visits to Texas A&M, and it looks like they kind of like Texas A&M. And now USC might ruin their chances to continue to have great recruiting classes moving forward because they're greedy. Real quick before we jump into the topic of this video, be sure to give this video a like and also hit that subscribe button to keep you up to date with all the latest and greatest college football news. And we're also on the road to 300,000 subscribers, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. So as the story goes, there is a new donor-run NIL collective called Student Body Right that is looking to pay every USC football player a base salary. Sounds pretty good to me. However, they're setting up this NIL fund independently and against the wishes of USC. Why wouldn't USC want to support its hands down #1 money producing sport by trying to offer a base salary for all of its players? Oh, you see, it's because USC is greedy. They only care about money. So why wouldn't USC want a donor-led NIL collective to be supporting their football team? Because you see, USC already has their own NIL collective in Boulevard LLC. Back in June of 2022, Boulevard LLC was founded specifically to prevent outside NIL collectives like Student Body Right. USC is reportedly concerned that third-party NIL collectives will bring scrutiny to the recruiting process. I think everybody and their mother knows that on recruiting visits, these underage kids drink, you hand them a ton of money, you show them a life that they have never seen, all in hopes that they're going to go to your school. I think that there's already enough scrutiny going around in the recruiting process. I don't think that an outside group of people paying these kids money is going to really make it that much worse. Now let me show you guys why USC is just... I'm telling you, every single day I'm taking one more step to just becoming an Ohio State fan. I love USC. I grew up as a USC fan, but bro, they are so greedy with this one. Now, Student Body Right is filed as a 501(c) charitable organization. Pretty much mean, I'm not gonna sit up here like I'm a businessman, but pretty much the reason why so many people are putting money into this program is so that they can get some tax breaks. So pretty much like they're not really making money, they're just not having to pay so much money in taxes. Somebody who's smarter with all that legal lingo, you can probably break it down a little bit better. But at least from what I know, 501(c)s are set up specifically so you just don't have to pay so much in taxes. However, Boulevard is an LLC, meaning a limited liability corporation. Meaning that the whole point of this is to try and make some more money. And who are they making money off of? The players that they've already been making money off of for decades now. So Boulevard LLC operates as an agency and a media corporation for USC athletes to help bolster their brand and to help get them more brand deals. One of the co-founders of Boulevard LLC, Mike Jones, has stated that their current fundraising goal is $75 million by 2026. So this all sounds good. I mean, USC's got their own company that's looking to help, find more brand deals and, break USC players off, make sure that they're getting their money that they deserve. Until you understand more of the backstory of what an LLC and what this specific actually is. You see, Student Body Right, they're just setting it up. It's just a bunch of rich people. They're like, hey, you know what? I like USC football. I want to make sure that these players are getting paid a base salary. You know what? You take this base salary, you do a couple of, little fundraisers for us here and there. But you know what? We're going to pay you off right. Boulevard LLC wants to keep all the money that USC football players make at USC, meaning that, hey, if you're a USC football player, if we didn't sign the check to you, you shouldn't be making no money. And that's a scummy thing to do when you've already been getting free labor from these people for decades. I mean, let's really think about it. Do we really need agencies and media conglomerates in 2022? Yeah, for some of us. Actually, yeah, they're a valuable commodity for some people, but not if you're a USC athlete. I'm sorry, but if you're a USC athlete, you're already probably coming in, even if you were like a low tier 3-star recruit, you're probably coming into USC with a couple thousand followers across all your social media platforms. You make one decent play on a game, you catch one touchdown at a USC football game, you could gain like 10,000 followers across all your platforms like that. Oh yeah, USC is also a very big film school, so it's not like it would be hard to find somebody with a camera to, take professional pictures of you, do some brand deal videos with. You could just find a student on campus to help you do that. And it's not like every single company that would want to sponsor one of these players can't just pick up their phone and DM the players directly through Instagram or Twitter or however. It's not like it's impossible to reach these players. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, it's great that USC already has an NIL program set in stone because, pretty much you already have to have some type of NIL collective already. Like we're a little over a year into NIL. Yeah, you already got to have that set. But going into next year, the new standard is going to be a base salary for all football players. And with USC, where they've already having hard times building recruiting class. The only reason that this 2023 recruiting class is good is because they pretty much stole 80% of Oklahoma's recruiting class when Lincoln Riley came over. Malachi Nelson, Zachariah Branch was not committed to USC. Mekhi Lemon wasn't committed to USC. Like half of our team was not even committed to USC before Lincoln Riley showed up. That's the only reason we have a good recruiting class this year. If USC has an average year, we go to the Big Ten and we stay average like we have been in the Pac-12 for the past decade, and we don't do something. You can't just keep on saying, oh, come to USC. We got history and we are in LA. That's not going to sell nowadays. You got to be able to tell a player, hey, you come to USC, every single year that you're here, 40 grand. You could be a bench player. You could be practice squad. Every single year, 40 racks. We got it for you. You set, you good. We got you. If you're not able to say that to kids moving forward, if you don't have something in place where each player is going to have a base salary, because I'm telling you, that's coming, especially in the SEC and in the Texas schools, that's coming for sure. Those teams are going to make sure that their players are paid. If USC falls behind on this, USC's already been behind on so much stuff. Like, nobody wants to go. The Pac-12 is a joke. That's why we had to move to the Big Ten. Like, kids want to make their money. They want to win, and they want to be on TV, and then they want to go pro. USC can barely offer any of those things. We'll be able to offer a little bit better primetime games once we move to the Big Ten. LA's cool. Lincoln Riley's there. Hopefully we'll start being more of a powerhouse, and we can start actually playing in some more meaningful bowl games. But I swear, if USC does not stop being greedy, you don't need to be making a percentage off of everything that a player does. Don't forget, the only reason why USC is a popular school is because your sports are popping. Like, I don't understand why this is so hard. Like, unless you're going to USC as a film major or a law student, you're going to USC because it's a fun school. You got the football team, you got the basketball team. You're not going there just because, kids, anybody will go to any college because all education is pretty much the same. That's why I tell people to go to junior college. Those first 2 years of school, you can go first 2 years at Harvard, first 2 years at a junior college, same exact thing. So don't forget that the sports and the campus culture are the reasons why your school is popping. If you take that away, nobody gonna really care about USC like that. So USC, tighten it up. You don't need to be making a percentage off of every dollar that your players make. Stop being greedy. Let an outside party come in and pay your players a base salary. And then for the top tier players, like your Caleb Williams, your Jordan Addisons, yeah, you can go over there and be like, hey, bro, we got this extra deal for you. We're going to be taking 10, 15%, but hey, we got this 6-figure deal for you. Do that with those players. Make your little money over there. You don't need to be making money off the whole team like that. I swear to you, it will ruin USC's chances of getting high-profile recruits. I kid you not. If they stay greedy doing this and they don't set up if the Boulevard LLC does not set up a base salary and an outside company is doing it for them and they don't allow that, yeah, you might as well just be cool with USC finishing 4-8 at the middle to the bottom of the Big Ten every year, fighting with Northwestern. Man, isn't it fun being a USC fan? Alrighty, y'all. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment down below. I want to hear what your guys' thoughts on this are. Hit that subscribe button. We're on the way to 300,000 subscribers. With all that being said, I love and appreciate all y'all. I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.